very much.
That's fine, just keep going straight as you are for the minute. You're just about to hit the rock.
Right, okay, welcome back to Campervan Culture. What we're going to do today is put some two-wheel drive lift springs on this van behind me, right there. Truthfully, I've never done any suspension on a two-wheel drive van before. I've only ever dabbled on synchros. So we're going to work out how this is going, and yeah, obviously, you know, probably not the correct way of doing it. No doubt it'll get picked apart by everybody, but anyway, this is how we're going to do it, and we'll figure it out as we go along. That was a bit tight. This is we're going to just clean the nut around the drop link. Just you may or may not have to do this, but I figure just take this off so it'll lower the arm a little bit more. Okay, nice and easy. The reason we're doing this with the spring compressor now is because the nut on the track rod end is a bit of is stuck basically. So we can deal with that another day. Just as we've got the spring compressor, we might as well use it, make life easy. This is a spring we've just taken out. I think it's a 30mm lowering spring, and this is the new Gowesty lift spring. So as you can see, there's quite a difference in size on those. So we've now got the spring in place with quite a bit of compressing. It's worth getting the decent compressors. We've seen some real bad examples of mechanics or people having these springs fitted by a mechanic who've used the real shitty cheap ones, and it looks like a shark's been at it basically. We weren't happy with that, but what we've done, we've put tape just around the edges just to protect the coating as they're going in. Maybe the right way, maybe the wrong way. You know, we are just keen amateurs like you guys, you know, doing work on our drive. So yeah, we've got to this point now. It's compressed. I think now would be a good point for us to put the shock back, just because you know, we've got a bit more play there. What we've done is put a little bottle jack underneath the arm there, so when we uncompress this spring, it's not going to bend the radius rod there. So Angelo's now just undoing this. There we go, and that's seated in place now. As you can see, the little bottle jack there just stopped that trailing arm coming too far with the force of the spring pressing down there, and didn't do any damage to any of the radius rod. We've removed the spring compressor and we've fed the new shock absorber up through the middle. Just put the nut on top there. We're about to tighten that, and then we'll pull the shock down and then fasten it back.
There, just hold it. Hold it there.
Hold it, boy.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay, with all that done now, the shock's back in. I'll attach the drop link at the bottom. When the weight of the van's on there, it'll be easy to do. So the final job is just to put the wishbone spacer on, which is very easy to do. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that now actually, and then I think the wheels are ready to go back on, the new bigger wheels. Putting the bolts in just to line it up properly, because they are quite a tight fit. Then we turn it round. And then we'll tighten those back up. That will mean with the extra height that you can have your steering geometry set up properly, so you're not going to get any wear unevenly on your tyres. So here we go. The rears are a lot more easy to do, because the rear wheel is like a synchro, so I'm familiar with this part, so it should be easy. Angela's taking off the wheel. Right, okay. Rear spring and shock replacement's really easy. Start off with a 19mm spanner and a 19mm socket. Take the bottom of the shock off. That doesn't fit. No, oh, look at that, look. Look at it. Helps if you have the socket the right way around. Oh no, how embarrassing. Oh. And that's your shock out, nice and easy. Now if we just swing back round to the spring now, push your trailing arm down, that's the spring out. Job done. So that's the rear spring back in. We've used the spring compressor though, just because we have it, and it's makes light work of it. If you didn't have a spring compressor and you had trouble getting a spring in there, all you'd have to do is undo the CV joint there against the gearbox, and then that trailing arm there will then be able to be pushed right the way down. Where's it gone? Angelo's now putting the new shock in place. We thought we'd change these because there was a lowering kit on this van previously, which you know, some people like lowering vans. I'm not that keen. And now, while the spring's compressed, we've just put a little bottle jack underneath the trailing arm just to make easy work of putting this shock back. Once you get the weight of the van on, with the tyres on, it probably would have been alright just to do it anyway, but as we're filming, I guess we just shot this right now. And before we put the new wheels on, just worth noting that this 11mm, two 11mm bolts that hold the brake drum on, they need to come off. Let's get some ferrule lean on it now. So that's us, all finished now. We're just took the van for a drive. It drives really well, actually. Before it had some 40mm lowering springs on there, which were 30 or 40mm. Oh, it'd be 40mm, wasn't it? 30mm lowering springs. But yeah, you don't feel the road as much now. Speed bumps obviously aren't such a big issue, as well as the van looking better. It's a 5-speed gearbox, so it's made the first gear much more usable. Before it used to run out within like a few meters. Now it's, you know, you've got that little bit longer first gear with the bigger rolling radius of the tyres. Didn't really notice any power loss on the hills. But you know, we haven't really gone mad. We've just taken it for a little drive round, so just show you around the van and see what you guys think. Thank you very much.
That's fine, just keep going straight as you are for the minute. You're just about to hit the rocks.